It's 3 a.m. a.k.a. GWOPAFINA. And that, once again, this is hashtag POV, my point of view. I am a rapper from Ohio, specifically Cleveland, Ohio. And this is just my vlog for my YouTube page. So majority of my videos I've seen have come out to be about 3 to 7 minutes long. So that's typically the time I take to explain each question that I've been asked. Like I said, once again, the purpose of the POV is just to ask questions that I'm commonly asked as an artist that I feel like I'll answer, so that I'm not always answering these questions over and over again. And it just makes for good content. It just makes for good conversation, and it just makes for good networking. So I really like doing these videos, and I just, really feel like it's a good look for what I'm trying to do right now. I'm doing a YouTube campaign, and I'm going at it real heavy. I got a lot of things I'm getting ready to implement with this YouTube campaign. So it's more one of those things like the proof is in the pudding. Like, you can look at how many subscribers that I have currently at this time, and then you can just like gauge from the dates that I do different videos and the different things that I talk about. You can actually monitor my progress. So I got a lot of good things that I got going right now and that I'm lining up. So you should see those things take effect very shortly. My first initial goal is to get 100 subscribers and to teach my little cousin Josiah. I believe he's like 8 or 9 now. He's really into YouTube, and I showed him my video camera, and like he went crazy. Like, Mom, I want one of these. So hopefully, I'd like to link with little bro, and I don't know. He's a very, very smart kid. So I want to try to show him how to grow his YouTube page. And I know some things he could teach me about technology or what have you. He's a very, very smart kid. So I want him to subscribe to this page. And I'll put his information down below so you can subscribe to his page and support him. But he has 58 subscribers right now. I have 0. So it's just a testament to how working and networking with people of all ages and ideas, you can get to where you need to be. But so my initial campaign is for 100 subscribers. Secondly, after that, I want to reach 1,000, and then from there I want to have 10,000 and whatever you can get to after that. So real quickly, I'm gonna answer the next question. And that's basically, when you write songs, where does your inspiration come from? Very briefly, my inspiration when I write songs typically come from my life, what I'm going through at that time, my emotions. That's what it goes through. I mean, that's what I use as motivation. So typically, when you hear my songs or hear my raps, you'll hear me talking about how I used to catch the bus all the time to get to money. How I ain't had no car. How, certain women ain't want to deal with me because I wasn't swimming in money. I talk a lot about how it's been very hard for me to come up out of Cleveland as a rapper because it's just so much hate and division. There's a lack of unity, a lack of support. That musical culture is not as welcoming as other cities. So you'll hear me talk a lot about that. My mom is a big inspiration to me. You hear me talk a lot about the things she said to me. One particular word of advice, she always says, just because you got it don't mean you gotta flaunt it. Don't give nobody a stick to crack your head with. People not gonna always think like you. These are wise words from my grandmother, passed down to my mom, that she passed down to me. You'll hear me talk a lot about I do this for my family. You'll hear me talk a lot about taking over the streets and being the hottest and coming at these other females rappers next, and these male rappers next. I mean, it's all fun in the sport of rap and hip hop. I mean, it's a competitive sport, and I'm a competitor. So when I write songs, that's part of my inspiration. I'm in it for the money, not the fame. But I know with the fame comes the money, or sometimes it's a two-headed beast. So I understand that. Also, my inspiration comes from the beat itself. Like I'm very good at catching the mood of a beat. Like I'm not really into club bangers, songs that tear up the club per se. I'm more into that gutter street music. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the atrocities of life, talking about the pain, talking about the joy, talking about the superficial nature of getting fast money and fast women, and but how we all love it so much. I talk about all my vices, and so the mood of the music usually brings out something there inside of me that I'm dealing with or whatever. So my inspiration comes from, thirdly, other rappers. Sometimes I write my best bars in the studio or in the company of another artist. It's something that they're doing or they're saying. They might end their 16 off with a hot line, and I just pick my 16 up from where they left off. So my favorite rappers inspire me. Swags inspire me. Trends inspire my music. But all in all, I try to stick to my lane. So that's the question answered. When I write songs, where does my inspiration come from? This is 3 a.m., a.k.a. GWOPAFINA. Thank you for your time. Like I said, once again, hit that subscribe button right there on my channel. You won't be disappointed. And God bless.